rolling. Yeah, we launching it fast, taking a trip to the ghost of the past. But the screen's looking crisp, yeah, we leveled up the show with that AtGames 4K peak. Watch the plunger go. We got the habits buzzing, feeling every bump and shake. Pure nostalgia vibes, yeah, make no mistake. Half a dozen on the mic, ready to ignite the chaotic BPR during a retro to the light. Say it loud, it's your retro. From the cabinet up to the 4K glow. Pinball wizards and collecting gold. Stories from the past that need to be told. Say it loud, it's your retro. From the cabinet up to the 4K glow. Pinball wizards and collecting gold. Stories from the past that need to be told. Say it loud. It's yo. Say it loud. It's yo. Retro. Got the C ain't just flippers, nah, we digging deeper too. Hunting down the memories for me and for you. Action figures on the shelf, still mint in the box. Searching for the treasure while the ticking clock talks. From the dusty cartridges to the movies we love. We grabbing all the pop culture from the skies above. If it's retro, if it's rad, if it brings back the joy. We talking about the tech in every single vintage toy. Connect the OTG. We plugged in. Check the leaderboards. We locked in. Is it stock? Is it modded? Is it running on Steam? We're building up the ultimate arcade dream. Chaotic BBR. Yeah. Half a dozen. Yeah. Left flipper, right flipper, shoot for the ram. Yo, retro is the heavyweight champ.
Nah, we just getting started, yo. Yo, Retro, subscribe, K. Extra ball!
Yo. What's up, everybody? Chaotic BPR here, and welcome to episode 77 of Yo Retro. Back together again as me, Chaotic BPR, and the one, the only, half a dozen, six. What's going on, brother?
I love the hat, bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
Check out the hat.
The hat's good, man. The hat is good.
Killing it.
Thank you. But you do the hat. You gotta have the shirt.
Oh my God! Come on now. Check out the shirt, dog. Oh, that's fire. I'm getting one.
Yeah, so you got to get that from the Chaotic BPR Yo Retro merch store. If y'all interested in that thing, man. So
fire. Like
all
Beavis,
right.
Like Beavis would say, fire.
Old Zen tried to do a fire joke too today, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, let's say what's up. Tell everybody that hang out in the chat. We got the best moderator in the house, Jason. Little alien, good to see you, my man. Glad you are here. James hates everything with that Timu Top Gun is here. You damn right. Stop, Jock. Good having lunch with you today, man, down in Valdosta. Wingo, Jim, the Pacers fan. We got Penny K, Dennis B, Pinball Wizard 2023. Chilada Love. I saw you come back and live stream, man. It's been a while, so good to see you come back. MSU Rich, Mike Hawk, Hertz, JJ.
Oh, that's too much information.
Ojib. Good to see you, man. Ojib. Good to see you. And Stock Jot shows a $10 super chat. Chaotic, thanks for the great company today. I ate way too much pizza. For those of you that don't know Brian, he's truly one of the good guys in the community. 6, you're right up there too. Thanks, brother. Thank you so much, man.
I'd rather be on the bad guy side of the community. That's what makes the show good. Good cop, bad cop. Pause.
Damn right.
Definitely.
Well,
okay.
Hey, Rod Lee, how you doing, man? Good to see you. We'll definitely discuss it here as soon as we can get to it. There's a lot of stuff to cover, though. Number one, you missed last week. I had Fat Hog as a guest. and we discussed Wonderland Pinball, and then mine showed up the very next day.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were still getting it. I thought you canceled your pre-order.
I did cancel my pre-order, and then I got the fever, man. I had to get it. So, and I don't regret my purchase, man. I'll have a review coming out soon. It's not gonna be like one of those, they sent me this for purpose of review. No, I purchased this with my own money. So it's gonna be an absolutely honest 100% review. So
That's dope.
stay tuned for that. So let's move on and come on into the show.
I know they're doing a Turtles table though.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people are waiting on is that Turtles. Now there is a rumor that it's going to be the exact same play field as this one. If that's the case, then I won't skip out on it. If it's something brand new, something good looking and plays differently, then a possibility, a lot of people are going to be happy to pick that up.
Okay.
So limited runs, go ahead and start doing their pre-orders of Maximum Collection, which is all the classic arcade, SNES, Genesis, Nintendo, all those classic Marvel games that you can get. Pre-orders start March 27th and May 24th. You get how many games? You get a bunch of them too. Sticker sheet and a booklet.
4, 5, 6 games.
Okay.
Yeah,
six games.
Actual arcade run for X-Men arcade game, and then Captain America and the Avengers, I think, is the arcade version. I think those playable online.
And they should be, yeah.
But I think the rest of them aren't.
Console games, so therefore I don't know if those are going to be those are going to have any kind of.
Well, it would have took a little extra work, but they could have, it'd have been nice to have 2-player for like Maximum Carnage separation.
For sure.
Like online play for those would have been nice, but I didn't really expect it.
Yeah. So that's one collection Limited Run is working on. The other one is their Cosmic Invasion. This is that new beat 'em up, right?
This is
like
Rocket
GMMP.
Games, ain't it?
Huh?
It's Rocket Games, I think.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rocket Games. So it's not Limited Run. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is the Marvel fighting game that's very similar to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter Fate.
It was made by the same developer.
Not Splinter Fate. Shredder's Revenge. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, same developer, Shredder's Revenge, and yeah, it's cool. Got a little statue of Annihilus, Nova, and Rocket Raccoon, and then glow-in-the-dark NES replica cartridge, and little arcade style box. Everything comes in.
Yeah, man. You also get what? Move set cards. Okay. Tell me about it, man.
Their cards. And you get a little poster and like a Super Nintendo style box.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. So those open pre-orders are open now.
Yeah.
For this collection was probably about $100, $120.
I didn't look up the price.
Rocket Games.
I don't like to look at things that I'll probably buy, and I don't need to be buying.
Oh, there it is. Just popped up right on the main page. Collector's edition. Oh shit! No, it is not $120. It is not $99. This thing is $200.
Damn.
So if you're interested in this collection, you're gonna be shelling out some money. This thing's $200.
But that statue is like a foot tall, also.
Yeah, 12 inches. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's not like so you get a dope kind of statue with it. It's a pretty big collection.
And see, I was hoping they would add a couple more characters and stuff like that.
I think they will. But they will down the line.
I mean, they did it with Shredder's Revenge, so why couldn't they do it with this?
Yeah, I think they will.
Okay. So there's your two collector's editions of Marvel stuff going on. Moving on. Zen had some news today. Good news, and then some non-news, or no, just crickets, basically. But Williams Pinball Volume 10. I was praying for Diner, and I was expecting Diner. We got Diner. The other two, I really wasn't expecting. Now the only trailer they released
This is
is this 20-second trailer that shows no gameplay. You actually have to watch Pinball Bites to see the gameplay, but basically it shows you just
animations that you're not really gonna see in game.
correct. So it's kind of a waste of time, but yeah, so you're gonna get Diner, Comet, and out of left field, man, when Balti looked at the camera and said this collection is gonna be fire, I was thinking, man, I was praying for Stock Jock because I was like, man, it's gonna be firepower. No, it's just Williams fire.
It's fire.
So based off of like 1930s firefighters, the way they fought fires with horseback and carrying water on the back, horse carriage and stuff like that. Pretty cool looking table though. There was one local to me, a real one, for sale for like $900, but I never picked it up because I was like, no, I don't want fire. I want firepower. Nice to see Comet though, because that continues the trilogy of Hurricane, right? What was the other one? The third table in that series. You got Comet, Hurricane, and I don't remember the third one.
I'm drawing a blank.
I'm sure somebody in the chat
That always happens on stream.
But you remember in the game Hurricane, there's a lane that you hit and it says ride the Comet. And that's what this table is based off of, is the Comet. So Cyclone, that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so hopefully Cyclone will probably be in like volume 11 or volume 12. But yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, so Diner I'm super excited about. I love playing Diner on VPX standalone. I'm down for that. It's gonna kind of reminds me of volume 9 with Who Done It being the awesome table, and the other two just like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is gonna be very similar to that. Everybody's gonna be talking about Diner. But here's the issue, guys. Coming out for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, PC. What about 4KP, man? We getting snoozed on again.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't think anybody else is now, and I'm still upset.
Yeah,
because it just seems like they haven't figured it out yet, or something's delaying this whole rollout, or it's just not gonna happen. So it's one of the two, and the radio silence doesn't help as far as them saying that they nothing with Zen has been announced just yet, or that's the same thing as radio silence to me, or it's like PR to say it ain't happening, or I don't know. But it does feel like something bad went on behind the scenes, and now if a new deal gets worked out, things would have to change probably drastically over at AtGames, and I don't know.
Well, we'll discuss that later because they did drop some big ass news last night about all that, and as coy as AtGames tried to be without saying Zen, they totally meant Zen. And what else? There was a former AtGames employee in the Zen Pinball Bites chat earlier today during the live stream, and people were in there asking about, with Zen, AtGames, 4KP, where's all this coming at? What's the news? Like, is it dead? What's going on? That person who now works for Zen and left AtGames did put a message out there and says, we're not allowed to talk about it. But something will be announced very shortly. So there's that.
I mean, I imagine something will be announced. I think they still have stuff on the slate. I'm talking about their current releases and how that's going, and I just don't see like we it took a while to get day and date releases, and then once we got them around the time of Elvira, we haven't really got them since.
Right.
And that's the part that I think the whole community has felt and feels and is upset about. And if you go through any of those Zen Studio posts, look at them comments, there's at least, you know, I want to say a quarter of the posts people are asking about the 4KP.
Yeah, man. Just say something. You
Yeah,
know.
or I mean the comments, people are asking because a lot of us spent, like we said, over $1,000 to play on this platform, Zen tables.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see, guys, when the future announcements made. But moving on, we got Turner Pinball. Big surprise yesterday. Drops knowledge on this Yukon Yeti, which they worked very closely with the original creator of Whitewater and was it Wipeout? And it's like those two tables had a baby, and we got Yukon Yeti. So it's a sequel to basically Whitewater, right?
Yeah, it's like a spiritual successor to it. It's not official, but
Right.
it's by the same creator pretty much.
Get ready for the Yeti. Get ready for Yeti multi-ball is a mode on the game too. That's funny.
Ready for Yeti. That's dope.
Yeah. So we know there will be new Zen AtGames products coming at the end of this year. I tend to doubt that these will be happening. These things were totally dead. Correct. So yeah, we'll definitely jump in on that. Get our little speculation going on. So
Dennis Nor
um,
Dennis Normans who worked on this.
yeah, Dennis Norman. Yeah, you got it. So yeah. So this right here straight up tells me the Avalanche multi-ball. Come on, man. That's straight up Wipeout.
Yeah, that's it.
The ramp right here on the left side, that's straight up Whitewater.
Yeah, I love
Exactly
that.
like Whitewater. The upper playfield where you shoot the two different lanes to go either on the right ramp or the left ramp, coming back down to the flippers. That's Whitewater as well. You got caves. Oh man. So check this out. You see Yeti right here, man. When I first saw this, you know what it reminded me of?
Mm, I don't know. Maybe some Dr. Seuss.
Not so chat. Say it in the chat if y'all recognize this clip. If y'all recognize this movie.
Probably the Goof Troop.
Yeah, goofy movie.
Oh, the Goofy movie. Okay.
But
Goof Troop.
old Yeti reminds me of Sasquatch here.
A little bit, yeah. He kind of got to go back to the topper before
All right.
Disney clip us.
Yeah.
He kind of got a Jim Carrey Grinch look to him too.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Different colors.
It just made me think of that though. So we'll watch the trailer real quick before we continue on some more of the photos. So man, this cabinet is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
The white T molding and the white
The LED lighting under the ramp and shit.
yeah, I watched the one of the guys from Turner Pinball play it. He did like a 30-minute video of breaking down all the modes and getting all the multi-balls and everything like that. It's cool, man. I kind of wish the Yeti would move up there. He doesn't. He just sits there, but
yeah, but that's a beautiful pinball table, bro.
oh god, yes. I'm really hoping this comes to Midwest Gaming Classic and Southern Fried because I would love to play this game.
Dennis Norman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great, bro. Incredible.
Yeah, that's sick. Oh, his eyes glow. I didn't know that. So yeah, it comes with a cool ass topper. Wide open play field, man, with lots of stuff at the very end of it. The multi-ball is actually easy to get. You can either activate it after you lock 3 balls, 4 balls, or wait till you get 5 balls, and then you'll get the full avalanche multi-ball.
I think it might be more than that, Stock Talk.
3 times the amount of that.
Yeah.
I actually got the price card on it here in a little bit as soon as I get through all 15 of these different pictures we got. But yeah, this just screams whitewater, man. Whitewater, whitewater, whitewater. Gold mining, the rafts, the ramps. It's straight up whitewater. So if you're a huge fan of whitewater, this has got to be on your playlist. They didn't make very many of them though, man. I think they only made 500 of these.
I'm not sure the exact amount. I know it was a low run.
Yeah, so it's like a legendary edition, I think is what they're calling it. So here I broke it down. Yeah, so legendary edition, $9.99.
999.
Yeah.
4 nines.
9,000. Yeah.
Low out there, but it's about 10K.
Yeah, it's 10. So yeah, 10K, man. So I think this is Turner Pinball's most expensive pinball machine they ever made, because I know they had Ninja and they had Merlin, and those around the 7,000 range. This has gone straight up to 10.
It looks great though.
You get an icy white powder coat, 5-ball avalanche lock mech, hand painted playfield sculpts, removable glass frame with standard size tempered glass, connectorless RGB lighting on the glass frame, 13 ply plywood cabinet with black laminate inside and out, and a UV clear finish cabinet bottom with premium cabinet construction. Now that's just for your basic legendary edition, right? They have the all-in package, which is $12,249. And this is where you get the anti-reflective glass, the shaker knocker package, premium sound with LED speakers, art blades, backsliders, game themed dust cover, and a topper.
Yeah, that's pricey.
Or you can buy all the stuff separate. They have a standard topper and then the premium Northern Lights topper. And then also choose your game number.
I like some Northern Lights, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Northern Lights.
Yeah. If it shows up on Project Pinball, Stop Chuck, I might be joining you on that. So yeah, looking forward to Yukon. Moving on, we're going to actually jump into the AtGames stuff going on right now. So, god dang it, this is so stupid, man, in my opinion.
Captain Flip.
Yeah, so they're trying to get your kids. They're trying to get your kids into playing pinball. Now, from what I read, man, you create them a user account, and their scores will be mixed with everybody else's. They can't, and then they try to determine the age of the account or the age of the person on the account or whatever. Either way, man, we're all going to be in on this junior league, man. It's not just going to be kids, dude. They ain't gonna have the way to justify or determine if you're a kid's account or not.
A newsflash AtGames. We have enough trouble logging into our account.
We don't need another UUID.
What couldn't I do today that I was always able to do? And I was like, oh, I couldn't access offline mode at all.
Oh, there it is.
It wouldn't let me access like any kind of, it just kept like having an error trying to even access, because I tried to put the new table in offline mode.
Yeah.
I kept hitting that error. So
really, I have to try mine and see if they'll let me do it.
Yeah, so like I said, newsflash, we got enough trouble logging into our accounts and getting access to the tables we buy, let alone adding a junior account with Captain Flip over here. with the hole in his crotch or whatever that is. I don't know what's going on down there. It's just not. I'm not trying to be mean, man, but come on,
Yeah,
man.
this is not the time for this, man. Not till y'all get y'all shit taken care of.
Right. That's the point. Like back when
Yeah.
we had the flipper lag, it was like, yo, put all your focus on that. And
I-
they did, and I was proud of them. This is not the time for this. I get they're trying to get that family appeal, right?
Right.
But that'll come organically. Because guess what? The kids are not buying these machines. So let that happen organically by the parents buying the machines, you know. Junior league, I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Oh yeah. So I set up my micro. I installed pinball legs on the micro today.
Nice.
I went to turn it on. I was like, all right, cool. I haven't played this in like 3 months, or I haven't turned it on 3 months. Let me see if I can play a game real quick. No, I got UUID errors, and then I got device count licenses 0. I logged in, and then it logged me right back out. Logged in, logged me right back out. Logged in again, and finally let me get in, and then let me play a game. But now my right flipper don't work at all. So I guess I got to bust the thing open and figure out what's going on with flippers and why they're not
Yes.
working.
Now, if we weren't dealing with those kind of problems and this came out, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
so harsh about it. I'd be like, cool, something new. Something we didn't have, cool. But we're dealing with all these issues logging into our accounts, and then you want to add more accounts. No, we don't. No. Figure it out. Make it so I don't even have to be logged in to play my tables I purchase.
Yeah.
There should be some kind of license, agreement,
You
whatever.
shouldn't have to check to see if I own it or anything like that.
I mean,
You should already know I own it. It's downloaded
yes.
on my machine.
Right. And now if I go to them and say, hey, my machine was sold, I want to take them licenses away, then they should do that.
Correct.
And make me verify my identity or whatever, and then transfer my licenses appropriately. But it shouldn't be every time I turn my machine on, I gotta verify my licenses.
Yeah. Cheers, Meatball Saucy. Good to see you, my man. And Penny, yeah, no more bedside micro for chaotic. It's no longer playing in bed for me. I got to stand up to play that thing.
Hey, where'd you get? You got the legs from their website?
No, I got it from Pinball Life. I used the same ones that P Dubs did in his video. I think they were the Sega Stern legs, and then I had to buy an extra long bolt to lock them in from Amazon.
Okay.
So
How much that run you?
let's see. The legs were $54, and then the bolts were like $9, but they give you 50. I only needed 12 or maybe 8 bolts, but they give you 50. So 50 bolts for $12 or 12 to 8. It was either $9 or $12 for the bolts. But still, now it's standing up, so I'm happy about it. It's off the floor.
You low key look like a baseball coach today.
I'll take that, dude. I'll take that over Paul Blart. God, freaking MG's not here, but he would call me Don DeLuise, all kinds of shit, man. That just kind of hurt my feelings.
Look like you're yelling.
I'll take baseball coach. I'll take firefighter.
What are you guys out there doing? We're throwing away the game, and they're like, "What the fuck, man? You're not out here running the field. What are you doing? Smoking a cigar and drinking a beer in the dugout?"
Cornercade. The bolts in the micro, they're already in the corners of the legs, but those bolts are too small for the leg holes for the legs. They'll just slip right through. So you need to actually buy big bolts that have a washer on the end of them, so they keep them from going through.
Yeah, get those big nuts between those legs, like he said.
Yeah, pause.
I didn't say on a
I hadn't heard that one. I hadn't heard pause in a while. I haven't caused you to do that.
Pause.
Meatball Saucy, I'm hyped for the FX Diner, guys. I was in the middle of a meeting when I got the Zen notification. Tough to contain myself. I feel you, man. Diner's a sweet game.
I've never played it, so it'll be dope to test it out.
Yeah. Mario Kart, Mario Golf Super Rush is only $31.99. Pick that up, y'all. If y'all have a Switch, it's a good game, man. Especially when you play online with 3 other people.
I downloaded Supersonic and smoked a blunt. Now I'm staring at the screen, scared to press start.
I changed my name. I like it, dude.
Yeah, I know. I know who you are, though. Ichabod.
Do you think AtGames will make an upgrade path for current 4KP owners? It's not going to happen. They may say they will, but it's not going to happen. It's just going to be like they did when they announced the 4KP.
What's our next slide?
Yeah, we're moving on. Metrics. Love this stuff, right? Love diving into this stuff. Doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean shit. They deleting tickets. AtGames is having a tournament at the Pinball Expo this year. In Chicago. So I guess they're gonna have a line of 4KPs, and it's gonna be like the year I went when their Wi-Fi's broke and they can't connect the machines and update them, and they plan on having a tournament. Good job, AtGames. We'll see how that goes. I'm being a little negative, but I can't help it right now.
You are. You sound jaded.
Just a little bit. Cowabunga early bird event, man. Instead of going to Sam's and buying the HDP, buy it straight from AtGames. You get a free SSF kit. Your advanced features and OTG are already unlocked, which is a $200 value as well. And then get 3 months of Pinball Net for $60. What is the price? $11.99. Which I will say, this is actually a good deal.
Yeah, that's not a terrible price. That's what we got the 4KP around that price, right? Originally.
Yes, our pre-order price when we for being early adopters into the 4KP. In the end, we ended up spending about $1,200, $1,300.
Yeah,
with the SSF kit pre-installed.
Yeah, with shipping and all that, So
yeah,
you're not going to get that price on the 4KP again. So this isn't a bad price, but know what you're buying.
Know what you're buying.
Yeah, ain't no telling.
There's no guarantee if Zen's coming to it.
Well, supposedly, at least they're getting at the very minimum Adams Family. Am I correct?
You're correct.
All right.
You're correct. That's the reason why I said some games. They did say that now too. So G throwing out that she's been a member for 5 months of half a dozen channel.
Sending love. Appreciate that.
So it breaks it down here at the bottom, guys, from March 19th, which is today, to April 1st. Okay. You put the HDP in your cart. You put the SSF kit in your cart. Okay. You'll get the TMNT HDP shipped to you immediately. Your SSF kit will not ship to you. It will not be pre-installed, but it won't ship until early May. So in other words, you're going to have to install this yourself.
There had to be a catch.
There had to be a catch. So
I was saying, like, this might be, I almost wanted to recommend this, to people who are somewhat interested in the 4KP, who can't really afford it. Yeah, that's a little catch, but everyone I know who installed the SSF said it was fairly simple.
Yeah. Now it says the SSF kit normal retail value is $4.99. A lot of times the lowest it's gone on sale, I think, is $2.99.
Yeah, $300.
It's still worth it, dude. And honestly, like I said, man, I think what the retail price when this came out to Sam's was what, $10.99 when it first came out to Sam's, and they dropped it to like $898 before they shipped it back, or it was $989, one or the other. It was under $1,000. But I think $10.99 was the full retail price of it at Sam's when they first came out.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, for $100 more, number one, you get free shipping. You get the SSF kit for free, OTG unlocked, pinball net for 3 months, whatever. Who cares about that? But yeah, it's a good deal. If you don't have a 4KP and you're trying to get rid of your HD, you're ready to get something better, this is the way to go.
Yeah,
It's actually worth it.
yeah, but no, you there's still a slight chance you're not gonna have access to all the Zen tables we got access to. So that's a big deal for people, you know.
Yeah, so Mike Hawker says it's a great deal if with all those features, if Zen's 100% confirmed. Still waiting on that 100%, but we will shine some light on what they announced yesterday. It is $199 more than I would pay for it. I would buy it all in for $1,000. Let's see, that's not terrible. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think $1,000 is the perfect price for this.
Yeah.
But with the added SSF, I feel like they got a fair argument for their current price.
$49. That's right.
The SSF, like you said, I feel like AtGames has a good argument for the current price with the added SSF though, because it is a game changer as far as immersing someone into the game.
Absolutely.
That surround sound feedback is just next level.
There you are, MG. I need to see that sparkle. $11.99 is more than I'd pay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm cool with the 4KP.
Yeah. Let's go with the Flipper Friends winners. Congratulations to these winners. I know some of these people are in RTX's Discord, so congratulations to those winners.
Okay, multiple myselfs.
Yeah. PC Reaper, I know is in the Discord, and so is Mistletoe. I remember you.
Shampoo Swan.
Come on, man.
Shout out to you.
Congratulations.
I like names like
I do like reading the names, and I love it when the AI guy on the YouTube video reads some of the names too.
They might never watch this, but shout out to them.
Yeah. Congratulations to the people who got free micros, man. These two guys, Glenn Martin and G-Dub.
Yeah, we'll call him G-Dub.
Yeah, we'll call him G-Dub. I think the real bullshit is Zen should have been on the HD. Well, you know,
they still got that killer price on the micro going.
Yeah, $249 still going on for the rest of the month. This is the moment that y'all have been waiting for, right? So,
if you can read it, put this on your 70-inch TV.
If you can't read it, then go on to Facebook and read it on their website or their Facebook page, just all over them. But
he's gonna read it for you. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but so AtGames is saying, well, we're pleased to announce that we're starting to sell the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles HCP March 19th, which is today. The whole reason that they came out with HDP is that they wanted to integrate the entire 4KP ecosystem, which include the SSF kit, App Store X, downloadable games, OTG, BYOG, and Pinball Net into a more affordable platform. They said that they did this because they want to mitigate tariff impacts and address market affordability challenges. All right. Now, I'm going to underline this statement. We are grateful to have invested and secured contractual commitments for all of our 4KP content partners to bring selected content to the new HDP line. 6, what does that mean to you?
Well, keywords, they did say all, but selected is the keyword that stands out to me. So that, sounds like, well, yeah, we'll do Adam's Family port for the HDP because you're doing a themed cabinet, but we might not do the whole library.
Yeah, you won't get Monster Bash, but you'll get Twilight Zone or some shit like that.
Or, you know, you might
Or you might not get any of the licensed titles other than Adam's Family. And
or
you'll get our all the Zen originals. That's fine.
you get what you get till Zen gets around to it. It could
That
be
too.
too. Like I just don't think AtGames is top of their priority list when they're not. The sales aren't up there with console and Steam and et cetera, et cetera. So I think we're basically in a place where it's like, you know, we're getting the scraps kind of right now, and that's how it feels at least. And I think the HDP is going to get even fewer scraps. You know, but I could be wrong. They could prove me wrong. I would like them to prove me wrong. Honestly,
I would like for them to prove everybody wrong.
I think the key word is select titles. You know, that doesn't sound like everything.
Correct. Now, the next line, I believe, is to try and sell its product. AtGames trying to sell its product line to Zen to stick around. The HDP represents a true win-win-win scenario for all of our content partners. Wink, wink, Zen. It accelerates the expansion of the hardware-based installed base, creating a larger, more vibrant market for their exceptional games. For your exceptional games to appear on all of our products, and it increases our install base, therefore makes you more money, makes you more sales if it's available on more devices, right? It delivers strong sales volume, providing the premium digital pinball experience at accessible price points that resonates with customers or consumers. And most important for gamers, it provides an unparalleled opportunity to own a world-class machine without that premier price barrier.
That sounds like a sales pitch to Zen.
That is a sales pitch straight up to Magic Pixel and Zen, straight up.
That's what it sounds like, you know, but I just don't know that Zen's buying it. You know, I think they're kind of like over it at this point, and they might stay committed to the 4KP because I just feel like Zen somewhat cares about gamers sometimes, you know, and they've shown it in the past by letting us download our previous purchases and stuff like that. So if Zen wants to keep that kind of vibe going, you know, they might continue honoring the 4KP, but I don't know. I don't know that they care about the HDP at all. But maybe, you know, money talks and contracts happen, and I could see maybe behind the scenes them going, all right, you know, fuck it, we'll do another Adams Family run, you know.
Yeah.
And we could do a dumbed down even because the port we got on the 4KP was dumbed down from the console.
Yeah.
So their version is probably going to be worse than that, I can imagine.
Well, but at least resolution wise. Now, again, how like I've talked to people on Discord, I've talked to people on other YouTube shows, where they're like, well, they don't mention Zen at all. They don't say anything about Zen. They're saying Zen all day long, but just not mentioning the word or the name Zen.
They're not saying Magic Pixel either.
Yeah. Just straight up listen to this. You can tell they're directly talking about Zen. Building on the success of the TMNT HDP exclusive at Sam's, the broader retail market now views the HDP $1,200 price point as highly attractive offering. In response, we are actively supporting additional retailers by adding the Adams Family HDP to the Q4 2026 lineup, alongside with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles HDP. We'll provide further updates on availability soon. So they're bringing out an Adams Family HDP. That's Zen, straight up.
Yeah, and maybe Zen couldn't really talk about some of the stuff. That's why they've been radio silent. But it is kind of the whole way this is played out is kind of weird. Yeah.
But now this, like I said, this should comfort some people knowing that the HDP is going to get Zen in some form or fashion. You may only get 3 or 4 tables while, you know, the 4KP sitting at what 30 something Zen releases,
Yeah, probably maybe more. I don't know.
maybe more. Yeah, maybe more. But HDP may only get 6, but at least they met their contractual agreement of some select titles have come to the HDP. And the first one looks like it's going to be Adam's Family.
Yeah, weird because it almost directly contradicts Zen's statements on the blockade.
Yeah. With Mel Kirk saying, I don't even know what the HDP is. I don't want to support that. Oh, because the chipset is too weak, right? Well, AtGames just addresses that in the next paragraph. Addressing recent industry speculation, Mel Kirk, we confirmed that retailers have been reviewing and guiding our development of our next generation 4KP since 2025. We're going to be targeting that $2,999 price point. Lab versions based on the MediaTek Density 9300, which is capable of delivering robust pinball play at 144 hertz and 4K playfield. That technology has existed since 2025. Work is also underway on models utilizing the Snapdragon 8 Elite, incorporating feedback and guidance from retailers eager to sponsor and champion this growth. Now, I don't have the chart, but there is several websites, guys. Y'all can search this on Google. But basically, there's a chart that compares the performance of the MediaTek 9300 chip and the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Snapdragon is basically Samsung S25. That's what that phone uses, that chip. So basically it's a mobile chip, but it's capable of 4K playfield and 144 refresh rate, which is spectacular. Now, why would Zen be interested in that?
Well, you asking me? I mean,
Yeah, I'm asking.
Why was it? Probably because they worked with it before.
Well, the fact is that Mel Kirk says the 4KP's current chipset is weak. It's too weak. We have to dumb down our graphics from y'all's promise.
Well, that's why I said it kind of contradicts what he said on the Blockade podcast.
Yeah. So instead of it being 4K 60, they have to dumb it down to 1440p and to get it to run at 60. With these two new chipsets, depending on whichever one to go with and whichever is easier to implement these systems on, you're basically promising Zen, hey, I got the chipset y'all want. Y'all are going to be able to run your games at 4K and at 144 hertz.
Yeah, it's a sales pitch to Zen.
Yes. Thank you, Jason Leland. That's what I'm looking for right there. Boom. It compares those chipsets to the current ones that are in the 4KP right now. And Ray Delatore, I would love to have a 120 hertz monitor to play pinball. Well, if you got a chipset that's capable of doing 144, 120 hertz screen is not going to be an issue. It's going to be able to run that. Now, what else I was going to say here is, all right, so they're looking at this price point of $2,999. That is a big pill to swallow, right? That's a lot of money. It's a lot of cost. It's going to piss off your 4KP owners like us, honestly. So are y'all telling us that Zen's going to stop coming to us and go to this new one? Is that what y'all trying to tell us? Or are we still going to get Zen, but we're going to get a dumbed down version, which I'm totally fine with that. I just wanted to play it I'm fine with the 1440p 60 frames playing on my system. I'm fine with that.
I think the Zen tables play fine on the 4KP, so I'm cool with them.
Yeah, if this whatever y'all call this, a 4KP Pro, 4KP competition edition, whatever y'all call it, don't abandon us. Just like y'all said, y'all wouldn't abandon the HD. And y'all proven that y'all haven't abandoned the HD because y'all continue bringing out more Magic Pixel tables and AtGames originals because that's what it can run, right? But don't abandon us that actually pre-ordered your 4KP and supported you from the beginning just because Zen says, I don't want to make any more stuff for it. I need a better chipset.
Well, yeah, because they told us from the beginning Zen tables would run fine on it.
Yes, correct.
So, yeah, I'm okay with the tables running at like 2K. I mean, they're cool with me. So,
yeah. Now, the flip side of that is if you want to keep us in the game, keep us going, offer me an upgrade path. Allow me to exchange that motherboard for one of these motherboards. I'll pay 300, 500 bucks for it if you give me that option.
I heard that's probably not going to happen.
But that's probably not going to happen because they said they were going to do that last time and it became too troublesome for them, so they just scrapped the idea. But what do you want me to do? You want me to sell this, sell my 4KP for $1,600 and put a down payment on this $3,000 machine, and not even know for a fact of how long it's going to run, or how long how long Zen's going to be supported on that? Are you going to bring Marvel and Star Wars to that if we do this?
Yeah, am I going to be able to get the skin I wanted? Again,
Yeah.
or what?
Are you going to do different skins? Can I get Attack from Mars? What about Monster Bash or Medieval Madness? You want to do some more skins for that? That would make it interesting.
It raises a million more questions. Like, okay, like I don't have a huge issue with this, but what about us? The people that have got them to this point also, where they could have them partnerships with these content creators and development studios, game development studios, and where they could go out to retailers and even have these conversations that they're having. They need to make sure that we can still get the content. Yeah, I'm very invested in my 4KP too. Like I don't want to get rid of it. So
I'm looking for a comment from JJ. I was told to go back and read what JJ said. Hey, Ringer Steve. Brian, all is good now? So you did your firmware update on your Wonderlands. We're good? Yay! Good, buddy. All right. The marketing chick from Zen, which is Leanne. Leanne worked for AtGames when I was there. Unfortunately, we don't have any immediate news on AtGames at the moment. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
make sure I wasn't missing.
I imagine there's an NDA about this whole rollout of the Adams family and all that. So it was probably on AtGames to announce that information. It's their product. So I'm not shocked that Zen said that.
Right. So that $2,999 price point, is it going to? Another question I had last night was, is this what PK was talking about at one point, where he's like, I want to throw in a 40 or 42-inch screen that has 120 refresh rate, and it. I want it to be a full-size pinball machine. I want this to be what he was calling the Pro Edition.
Yeah,
he wanted to do this 2 years ago.
Yeah, premium home virtual pinball machine.
Right.
And the 4K would be like a middle ground, and then the HDP, would be probably like the cost, economic solution,
Right. So that's what I'm thinking. If you're gonna price it at $2,999, you better make it as close to as one of those $5,000 looking full size extreme home edition virtual pinball machines that you can buy anywhere.
Well, like here to spread my sparkle, MG said maybe it's the coin out version. They already got that like coin out 4KP we talked about a couple months back. So
Yeah. The extra chip performance can process the payments. Yeah. Exactly. That's all. That's all we're really asking for. Just upgrade my 4KP, and I'll stay. I'll stay within your ecosystem.
yeah,
Um, I'm super questioning if those chips can do native 4K at 144. I guess they are testing Magic Pixel tables, which run on a potato and use upscaling. Absolutely, because I play Magic Pixel and freaking 4K max graphics on my laptop, and even on my handheld PC, I can play those on 4K. Yeah, they can run on potato. What about Zen though? Because I had to bump those graphics down on my handheld PC. I can't run it at 4K. So what can Zen do on a chipset like this? Can it run truly 4K, 144, 120 frames per second? But like I said, man, that 2,999 price point, you better be going full size, and it better be as close to as one of those other virtual pinball machines that you can buy that you can just put a PC into and run. Because otherwise, and then also, man, like honestly, I really think they should give us an upgrade path, because if they don't, instead of spending $3,000, dude, I could spend $1,200 to $1,500 on a new PC. Gut this down, gut the 4KP and put that in there. Run wherever the hell I want to.
yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get more info as they go about this.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing, right? And don't make us buy all the tables again.
Yeah.
If your goal was to make the HDP run off of the 4KP ecosystem, make all those tables transferable between the systems. Don't make me buy them again. Don't be like Zen when y'all upgrade to say Pinball FX. I don't know, whatever your next version is going to be called. Don't make us buy the freaking old tables again.
I really don't see anybody going from a 4K to a HDP.
No.
I guess adding one to
right, adding one, like let's say you add a second machine,
for the average 4K P owner, it's a downgrade.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim York, there you go. 43-inch playfield, make it an upgrade path.
Yeah, that makes
It's easier for them to upgrade the current model than it would have been to allow an upgrade to an HD. Yeah, so there you go. That makes sense. AtGames still only allows all of us 4K tables to be tied to the account and not to the machine, right? Correct. So you can tie it to the machine if you're offline. In other words, if I take all my games, go into offline mode, and then tell it to forget my Wi-Fi password, I can play all those games as long as if I'm not connected to the network. The moment it connects to their network again, it takes all my tables back offline and puts it back onto my account. That way, if I had a second machine, I could just play it on between the two. Once I take it offline, it's stuck on that machine. I can't go to my one next to it like some other people in the community had, and they had issues like, why can't I play the same table on both machines? Because, man, you only have one license. You can buy a second license if you want to, and you can have it on both machines.
The license is tied to your account, basically, unless it's in offline mode.
Right. Let's see that the original HD needed new screen and new chip, same as 4KP. It's monitor 60. Yeah. See, there you go. I mean, you would have to upgrade the screen, but the chipset shouldn't be that issue. Can you play OTG without being online? Yeah. Yeah, because once you do that, once it notices your machine has the ability to do OTG, it will never have to check the network again. That's actually in their frequently asked questions. It never checks that again. It only checks it once, and once it green lights it, you're good. All right. So to finish this up, y'all, we're on a roadmap vision that is not a story of replacement, but it's a progressive expansion and legacy. The original the original pinball launched back in 2020. It's a legendary success. It started it all. And it continues to still receive our full support. So does our innovative micro pinball. Building onto that legacy, the trailblazing, whatever, 4KP elevated the experience to new heights to our premium, high quality, high end offering, and remains a vital part of our family, ongoing updates and contents. In other words, they're saying 4KP is not going anywhere. We're not forgetting about it. It's going to continue to get updates, continue to get content. Don't know if that means Zen or not. Zen may want to be like, I want to be on the 4KP Pro. I don't want to be on anything else. So this expanding ecosystem now includes the HDP, which is the entry point for brand new players. And looking ahead, the next generation 4KP will soon arrive, and our new flagship for demanding absolute pinnacle of performance. You get 4 platforms, each serving distinct needs, honoring a legacy that began in 2020. So the HD, the micro, oh no, it's the HD, the 4KP, the HDP, and then the HD or the 4K Pro. That's their 4 platforms I think they're talking about. Because the HD and the micro are the same thing, technically. So there you go. They're saying they're going to continue on the legacy between the 3 of them. Or between the 4 devices or whatever. So we'll see. Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, believe it when we see it. Just keep that partnership with Zen, because that's the only thing that's going to keep them afloat.
That's the whole reason why 90% of your base bought a 4KP to begin with, is because of that Zen license. You lose that Zen, you lose that Zen license, you lose all your customers.
Moving forward, for sure.
Yeah. All right, man. Oh yeah, and I wanted to talk about this. Whatever happened to this guy, the Premium Deluxe?
That's
X?
what I was mentioning earlier when they said it. When MG said it's their new machine might be their pay model. That this was the one that they were supposedly doing. Maybe they pivoted towards this new model we just mentioned.
Yeah, because I remember they announced this. Haven't heard anything since.
Oh.
Never seen one any of these in the wild. I've never seen AtGames even advertise these being in the wild.
And nobody like reviewed one or
nothing. I think Tampa Tech showed one off that had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin on it at a convention. I think that was the ID, it's the international where they bring all like entertainment stuff or whatever. But you remember this thing was what, $4,500, $4,500?
Yeah, like Lil Alien said, it's in the graveyard with that Killer Instinct Arcade Legends Ultimate 4K. It's also in the graveyard with their home racer, if y'all remember that.
Yeah, that Alibaba or AliExpress racer that they had.
AliExpress Temu racer they were going to sell us.
Yeah, look, Greaser, I think the 14 or 15 skins that we were promised, I think they're moving on to the 4KP Pro.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what about all them skins we got promised? Like, I hate like that kind of shit, that unfulfilled. Hey guys, buy into this because look at all this shit we got coming out. Psych.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next thing.
No, we didn't get Star Wars either, MG. Meatball Saucy.
Go ahead.
I'm a first gen Gottlieb pinball, AtGames pinball owner. I bought the micro to play the Gottlieb games. I do think that Gottlieb pinball license is a thing, right? Yeah, so they're actually refreshing all those tables, all those Gottlieb tables on the AtGames for the HDP, the HD, and the 4K. They're actually refreshing all those tables and updating them later this year. I think it's next month. That's supposed to release.
The guy that did the Rare Pack and the TMNT tables is doing the refreshes of the Gottliebs.
Yeah. So yeah, all those Gottlieb tables are getting refreshed and getting updated for free. Now the guy,
if you bought them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You're getting an update for free. Everyone else had to buy the new versions, you know.
right, right. So, the guy that runs Foresight and had the license for Gottlieb, Scott Sheldon, he works for AtGames now, so I think it's okay. I think all that stuff's being taken care of. I
They they
refreshed
need
those too.
they need an update, to be honest. They're in desperate need of an update to properly or at least represent the Gottlieb tables better than they are now in their current
Yeah,
state.
because they are a buggy mess,
But speaking of things that
and
never
they're not very pretty either.
speaking of things that never come out, you know, like false promises. Like I bought a PS5 probably 5, 6 years ago for GTA 6. I'm still waiting.
You're gonna be waiting, still waiting too.
Yeah, so it's like this is what the gaming industry does in a lot of ways. False promises.
Yeah. This is why you have to take AtGames announcements with a grain of salt. So many announced products hit the shit pile. Yeah, and it's like the ownership team is like, I got all these great ideas. Let's announce it to the world, and then they realize it can't be done. Let's just push it under a rug so nobody even remembers it.
Or just
Let it go
financially
away.
not in a place to make all these, you know, decisions when they're still trying to get on the right path with their current uh audience, you know. That's why they gotta stop comments on posts and certain stuff and kick people out of their groups and ban people and stuff because they God forbid we get our voices heard and you know and but I'm not with just the ad games bashing, you know, because I don't I don't want to see the 4KP not get content, you know.
Right.
I love this machine. I just don't love the way ad games handles business sometimes.
Exactly. RTX, you're good, man. There's a lot of stuff going on, dude. You're fine, buddy. Glad you're here, though. At least get the SSF kit working on his Gottlieb tables properly. Yeah, so hopefully that's all within it too. Did I get my playfield flattened out? Pretty much, man. There's just like a tiny little bit of a bubble on both ends on the sides. I'm just gonna loosen it up again and try it again. But that middle part though, it's flat as pancake. It's good. I just got a couple a little bit raised up on the sides. It plays so much better now. I can't keep my daughter off of it. She actually called me earlier today while I was in Valdosta hanging out with Stock Jock, and she's like, "I made it to level 2." Aren't you? Yeah, 'cause she's never made it to level 2 on Alice in Wonderland Pinball. So she just called me to let me know that she made it. So I was like, she was proud of it. So
Nice.
yeah.
Good job.
Could AtGames have the best version of Virtual Wipeout? Hey, it's a possibility. I can't wait to see what they do with it. Yeah, what about light guns? What happened to that? It's all smoke and mirrors. Yeah, everything, man, gets pushed under the rug. They're like, no, 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 no. Moving on.
Yeah, what are we talking about tonight though? This is an hour in. Let's go.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get to the review. I know a lot of y'all were waiting on it. So we got Supersonic EM Plus. Another EM Plus release. I know a lot of people love EM Plus tables. They've been hit or miss. Like Tropical was good. You like Nautilus more,
Mhm.
and you didn't like what's it called too much.
The last one we did.
Woods Queen, right?
Woods Queen, I wasn't a big fan of. No.
And I liked Woods Queen, but I still like Tropical the best.
Okay. What'd you think of this one?
All right, so this one wasn't a fan of it at first. Because I noticed like this, god daggum, this playfield is so freaking wide open. The bottom playfield super wide open, and then you even got this top area that's again super wide open. Like you'd have to hit far left to get to those bumpers, which is crazy, and then far right to hit the drop hole. And then you got to hit these drop targets to open up these ramps, right? These 2 ramps here in the middle that give you what what's it called, advanced left jet, right jet, stuff like that. Yeah, Ray, it is kind of refreshing to have tables more wide open because we have been complaining about like these truncated, play fields. This,
No,
yeah,
no, you were giving those tables good reviews.
true. But we're,
No,
well,
I like the wide open on this table. Okay.
yeah.
Um,
You don't feel like it's too wide open.
no, no,
Okay.
because you know, uh, I don't love this table. It's another one of those kind of more the same, like you said, the rollovers, a lot of the same artifacts from the other tables just being reused and repurposed. But I think this table's got a unique layout for the EM Plus table so far. I do like the upper playfield. That's pretty dope. And I do like that I forget the name of the orbit you gotta hit like 4 times.
Yeah.
What's the whatever. The main orbit, whatever that goes around the table, that's dope.
Yeah.
It's not flooded with flippers, it's an old school kind of vibe to the table. I will say I thought the music seemed like it sounded like a ripoff of a Street Fighter. Go back,
Is,
listen to music from this, bro. It sounds like the Street Fighter.
does it sound like Guile stage?
I don't know. It sounds like Capcom. You might have to check that. No, that
I
sound
see.
like,
I see what you're talking about.
yeah, it sounds like the Street Fighter. One, I don't know which, but Street Fighter 2. It's one
Yeah.
of the stage musics or intro music or something. It's just a little twist on it, but
Ooh, it may be Ken stage that I'm thinking of, not Giles. I don't think that was Giles stage.
somebody tell me in the chat. But yeah, it's hard to hear over the flipper sounds you got going. But
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't hate this table. I didn't love it, but it's still at first initially I was like, man, I'm so over this EM Plus shit. But it started to grow on me a little bit the more I played it.
Yeah. I will tell you this: what I really, really, really like about this table is the outlanes. They're not cheap.
Yes, I do. I do like
I,
that.
I have not had a single ball go down that outlane and actually fall through the hole.
No,
It always bounced
also
out and
the
went straight
hole.
towards, slid right down towards the flippers. Like I never had one go out. Maybe in multi-ball and I didn't see it, but you see there, it just went right through it. And the only time it ever felt like it went right down the middle is if you did not hit when you hit the upper playfield, if you didn't hit the ball with a flipper and just let the ball fall right back down, sometimes it would fall right through that spinner and fall right down the middle. And you couldn't do anything about it. But other than that, man, golly, multi-ball is easy to get. It's easy to get add a ball multi-ball, so you get a third multi-ball going. I did it in this video several times. Got 2 balls and then I went to 3. Yeah, there it is, 3.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Table very, very, very easy.
I got maximum of 2. I wouldn't say it's easy. It's probably a novice kind of challenge.
Yeah.
But I was frustrated with this table initially, and then I started to enjoy it a little bit more as I played it. Again, I don't love it. I wouldn't necessarily recommend anybody rushing out and buying it for $8.
No, this is again, and it's been the same way with all the EM Plus tables. If you got an HD or a micro, it's worth the $6.
Yeah.
4K. I mean, you have to really love you would have to either really love the playfield or the flow of the game, or if like if you're watching a review, like our review, RTX's review, it like the theming would have to speak to you in order to be, I would say, justify it. And
with them calling it a Timu Top Gun, I don't know if it's the theming speaking to anybody technically.
Right.
But like I said, I don't hate it. I just think it's a little overpriced for what it is. It's more the same. If you watch any of our EM Plus reviews, more the same. I don't like we said. I think we said it backstage that these EM Plus tables should have came out in a pack.
Yeah.
it would have made it more interesting to buy a 4-pack of EM Plus tables and go, well, this one's my favorite out the pack, but it's not a great pack, but for $20, not bad. But
Yeah.
$8 each table is, yeah, it's hard sell.
Yeah. So I will say, man, like this table grew on me as well. So yeah, Saiyan Spirits, yeah, you can get this for your micro. For sure.
Thank you, Meatball.
$6.
Appreciate that.
God bless, dude. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much, dude. It really means a lot to come from you. Awesome. So to Pete G, that this might be the best EM Plus table in his opinion.
Yeah, it's a good it's a good table. I don't know about the best. I might have to, like I told Chaotic, I might have to revisit a couple of them because I was just kind of underwhelmed to begin with, and then with them rolling out back to back to back, I'm even more underwhelmed each time I get a new one.
Yeah.
But I did give this table a fair shot, and I was having fun on it. Um, it's probably definitely in the top two of the EM Plus tables for sure.
For sure. For sure. So what I really want to do is after they're done releasing EM Plus tables this year for AtGames, I definitely want to do a tier list for these and decide, because the gameplay and the rules are all the same for all of them. The only thing that makes a game different is number one, difficulty, number two, fun factor to keep wanting to come back and play more, and just how much fun you're having with it.
The
Because
table,
otherwise, all the tables are really technically the same, just the layout and the theming is different.
yeah, all the ways you unlock the modes, all that's all the same. DMD's boring as hell. The backglass looks good on this one, though. I will say that it looks better than Woods Queen did.
See, there it goes. Despite all its flaws, it's 9.5 for me. Brian, March 2026. This is the reason why I did not talk to you then, or MG about it.
That's hilarious.
If
Hey,
it's not Zen, I'm not interested. And to each is their own, man. Like I understand exactly where you're coming from that, but
yeah. And you know what? I'm not gonna argue at all with that mindset right now because it is almost, if I wasn't doing this show, I probably wouldn't be buying these either. And I would make AtGames have to sit with that loss of money until they put out some more Zen tables.
yeah,
Just because I feel it's not that I wouldn't buy these if there was Zen. I probably would buy these if Zen tables were out too, but because I like to have pretty much everything, but it's also like, put your money where your mouth is type deal where, if you sold me that I was going to get Zen tables with this machine, you're not going to put them out. I'm not about to keep giving you money for inferior shit, you
yeah.
know. And but did you hear me, Chaotic? I think the back glass on this table looks better than Woods Queen too.
Yes. This is actually the best looking back glass in my opinion.
Yeah,
Because
so
I mean, even if it's an AI, aircraft, it looks like an aircraft. There's not six fingers on a person. There's nothing.
nothing weird about it,
Yeah,
right?
nothing weird about it, and the colors look good and everything.
It's not
Still saying complain about the DMD. Want some more stuff going on there. At least better than a black screen.
there's not like five Native Americans in a boat with all left hands rowing down the
Yeah.
rapid
Yeah.
rapids. But yeah, I don't know. I don't hate this table. I want to give it a decent score for what it is because it actually plays really good and for what it is,
Yeah.
And like you said, the back glass, looks better than Woods or Woods Queen and a lot of other ones. And it's a pretty fun table. I mean, there's nothing really special to talk about, but I'm telling you that music, I'm surprised nobody else noticed it. It sounds like Street Fighter, bro.
Yeah. RTX is saying that all these play the same. Absolutely correct. So basically, find a theme that you like and buy just a one, and it's how you.
And test it out at least to see if you're
Yeah.
interested in the other ones. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I will say this though, this is a good table that I look forward to playing on Flipper Friends, because I feel like like I said, the table to me is really easy. You could keep the ball alive for a long time playing this. So I imagine the scores are going to be outrageous. I think on my second ever game, I got 1 million points, and I was just like, "That's enough. I'll just let it die." Because I got enough to determine on if I like the table or not. And
I,
then, of course, I played a couple more after that, but I didn't try score chase. This is a good score chasing table.
I played
I
it about four
imagine
times and I didn't even get 1 million. So
I imagine like Mad Ben Han and people like that are probably going to have multiple millions of points. Just how easy you can keep the ball alive on this table.
yeah, the out lanes aren't treacherous, so
Yeah,
they should be real successful.
yeah, and it's not hard to keep the ball up in the upper playfield either, especially if you got multi-ball and you got them all up there. Just keep wildly hitting the flippers, and you'll keep them up there. But this is a really easy table to try and knock out all the red rollovers. Once you knock those out twice, you're going to get multi-ball, knock it out a third time, and you're going to add a ball, and that's how you can get only 3 balls on this table. But it becomes chaotic fun at that point.
What happens when you get the 4 orbits? So I tried reading the table. It says something about it at the bottom there. Like you got to hit that orbit like 4 times or something like
It's
that.
an outside ramp that goes all the way around.
Yeah, the orbit. You got 10 seconds to complete.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't read that. It must be for like an extra ball or something.
Well, it doesn't like when you read it on the table, like the rest of the text is cut off when it tells you what it does do. It
Oh,
says to
okay.
unlock or something, and then the text ends. I don't know exactly verbatim what it says, but I'm like, what does that do? Because it doesn't. The rest of the info ain't there.
All right. I noticed like the sound effects. If you go on the left and then you hit the right one, it sounds like the engine of the plane's revving up even higher. And if you keep on going in the same one, it will like lower the revving down. So that I noticed that. This is good enough to hold us off until police street patrol next week. I'm excited about street patrol, dude.
I mean, I agree with you. I'm definitely excited for Police Street Patrol. At least I know it's going to be something a little different than the EM Plus stuff we've been getting, but good enough isn't always good enough, is it? Like I don't want to keep buying these every week for $8. It just feels like I said AI slop after a while.
Yeah, they need to break it up.
Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Break it up. Like if I didn't get so many in a row, it wouldn't feel so nauseating at this point.
Yeah. I'll wait for a sale to pick these up, but I am a fan of EM and EM Plus. I like the more simple tables without a ton of bad voice acting. And that's what you get here. You get no voice acting, basic, simple rule set. You want multi-ball, run over all the red rollovers. This table is easy peasy for completing modes and getting good shots over and over and over again. It just takes a while to score high because you got to keep the ball alive and keep hitting ramps and completing
Yeah, it's a low scoring.
completing objectives.
Yeah, it's low scoring table. So you got, like you said, keep the ball alive, get multi balls to kind of rack up your score.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel you on that. Like, yeah, it kind of I don't. That's why I said I don't hate these tables. I like them because they're kind of very basic pinball. It doesn't have like a lot of the extra voice acting and nonsense. It doesn't like, and I do like the more open play fields. I just feel like it. You know, this machine's capable of so much more, in my opinion. We just got started getting animated DMDs from Zen showing movie clips of the thing and Chucky and stuff like that. And then now we're back to this, and it just, I don't know, man, feels lackluster to me. That's where I'm at with this.
So I guess Ray Delatorre speaking to you in a way. $2 super chat. This table looks boring as
I mean, it's nice to have the option to buy this if I'm bored with all that Chucky and all the different, like I said, the things this machine can do, but I just don't want this to be all I have to look forward to first quarter of 2026.
yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's a good assumption right there, PDK. Easy table for kids to play, man. Just keep flipping, man. Yeah, that's another good thing to say.
Yeah.
I agree with that. So 6, I want to give it an 8, dude. And it's solid. It's solid for what it is. It's like I said, this is my second favorite EM table so far, behind Tropical.
I'm giving it a 6.75.
Okay.
Almost a fair 7. Um, and not knocking it down for any reason other than probably the cost that, the $8 for this table is not really worth it. And it's just reiterating my same points. Yeah, it's not an 8, I don't think.
Right,
Exactly.
for what it is, man.
Right. I'm with
For
you.
an EM Plus table, out of all the ones that they released, this is better than all those other ones. So
Yeah, but that's not how we're scoring things over. We gotta come up with a standard here.
well,
Because
I'm not
what's
going to give it a
what's
4
what's
because
that
I'm not
8?
comparing it to anything
You have
other
to
than other
compare
EM tables.
to the other. Not no. See, you compartmentalize your reviews. You'll go, well,
Yes.
I score Magic Pixel tables different than I score Zen tables. I score EM Plus tables different than I score Deluxe table. We can't do that. We got to score it for what, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like what are our viewers spending their money on? That's
Right.
the score that we should. I feel like we should be giving them.
All right. All right.
Our
So
our
I need to go to a training class on how to review how to rate tables, I guess.
No, you don't. I just don't see it. Don't take it. See, now he's now he's in his feelings about it.
Yeah, my feelings are hurt.
You have to think about this, bro. What is an 8 to you on this machine? Is it, Williams Soccer or Williams World Cup an 8 to you, or is it this? That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
That's where my scoring is. What a 10 to me on this table is potentially you know to some of the Twilight Zone or something like that. Some of the better tables we reviewed. I mean, I guess you could have your own scoring system. I'm not trying to tell you to score like me, bro. I don't know. How do y'all feel? Y'all are our viewers. Let us know. Should we have like a standardized way to score these, or what are we doing here?
I just nothing compares to a Zen table. So I compared Zen tables with Zen
All right,
tables.
so compare it to a Magic Pixel table. This is an 8 or what is one of your favorite Magic Pixel tables?
There you go. Thank you, Meatball Saucy. I need rating sensitivity training. All right, cool. All right. So let me readjust. Let me readjust. Think about all Magic Pixel tables. The fact that they're all $8. They're all the same value or same cost. Are they
Okay.
the same? Are they the same value? Do you prefer this one over this one? What about Soccer Kings Deluxe
All right,
versus
there you go. Now you're talking.
Soccer Kings Deluxe versus this thing? Um, yeah. So
Okay.
7.
7. See, I feel like that's a score you can live with. You're not going to
Okay.
regret it 2 streams from now, 10 when they're harassing you in the chat. You're not going to be like, you know what? I shouldn't have gave that table an 8. It was about a 7.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it, y'all.
All
I
right.
feel
I'm
like
learning.
in
I'm
progress.
learning. And then of course Burnt Orange says, yeah, the score should align across the table. So if it's 7, then it means the same level as any other table you have a 7 to. Okay. Fair enough.
And I feel like I get too picky with my scores. I'm like 6.75. What is that? That's like pick a number. But I'm trying to keep in mind my previous scores, and most of them I don't remember. I smoke too much for that, but
Mm,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I try to keep it in mind, like, okay, I set a bar this high for a 9 and a 10. This right here, this AI, Timu Top Gun is not terrible. So it's about a 6.75 for the $8.
Okay. So I need to go on a totally blows ass to sucks to meh to it's all right to it's good to it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's why them tiers lists I think would help us if we do a couple of those because I think then you'll start to look at it in a different light, where you go, oh, okay, because I'm
Yeah.
trying to keep a mental, Rolodex slash tier list, okay, this costs this much, that's how much this table was, and this is the replay value I get out of this table. This is the joy it brings when I play it with friends, as opposed to this, where it's like, yeah, it might keep somebody occupied for a good 10, 20 minutes, and they're gonna be like, "What else you got on here?" You
Yeah.
know?
I got you.
A
All right.
Twilight might have them captivated for hours.
Yeah. All right, guys. So this is a great table for Flipper Friends tournaments, in my opinion.
That's cool.
Uh, it like all EM Plus tables, not worth $8, but if you got an HD or a micro, definitely worth the $6.
Yeah.
And it's super easy to keep the ball alive. Get multi ball. All you gotta do is roll over red rollovers. Get your multi ball. Two
Which y'all
different
spot me. You know that.
yeah, two different play fields, and they're both wide open. Pretty cool ramp shots. Not and this table, like I said, this table's not annoying, and there's
Yeah.
no like annoying shots on this table. It's actually pretty interesting, definitely compared to all the other EM Plus tables. So there you go. Fair.
Well, hey man, you're allowed to have your own review of the table. I don't
Oh,
want
I
to
do.
take.
I do have one complaint about this table. You notice on all the other EM tables, when you complete a task, you get this like loud like noise, right, or sound effect.
Yeah.
This table, it kind of muffled it, or it kind of hid it for me. You didn't really hear it much, or either that or the music. It went with the music too much.
Hmm. I didn't notice that. I don't know if I got that far. Are you talking about when you light up all the white lights across
Yeah,
above it?
yeah. Any of those white lights, when
I
you
think I
complete
had
one of those
all of them.
tasks.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't notice it on this one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So on the other tables, you notice when you complete one of those tasks because it makes a weird noise or
It
a
makes the
sound
sound
effect.
when you hit all the rollovers, like, you notice that.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does that. I hear that one, but I don't hear the noise where you complete one of these tasks.
Like Ray's comment. That's hilarious.
Yeah, well, I know some content creators used AI to make their thumbnail, and they added big titties on those, so I guess you can like theirs
Oh,
more. Um, yeah, so $6 for this one alone when it's I think $2.99. No, it's like $8 for 6 tables and on Steam. You get like six EM Plus tables in a volume, and it's $8 for 6 tables. We're paying $6 or $8 for one table on here. So there you go.
that's that's unfortunately that does affect my scoring of these tables too, knowing that.
Yeah.
It's in the back of my mind. I probably shouldn't apply it to my score somewhat, but I do.
And also Steam has try before you buy. You can demo a table, play it until you drain one ball or score a certain amount of score a certain amount of points, and they'll kick you out of the table. But
And
it has a try before you buy.
and to be honest, if I think if AtGames was smart, Pinball Net should be free, and that's what it should be. Is a try before you buy kind of platform where it would be an incentive for players to buy tables they enjoy.
There it is. I paid $1.69 for the 6-pack on the platinum bundle. Yeah, the platinum bundle, that's a no-brainer. Like, it's a high cost up front, but once you buy that package, every table that comes out is like $1 after that. And then you no longer have to spend all that money anymore. You get like a huge ass discount. It's like Zachariah saying, "Thank you for investing in our products. Here's the next table for $1 instead of it being $4.99 or whatever."
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is I think down the road, AtGames will probably put these in a pack, and we'll be like, "Yeah, we got robbed."
Oh yeah, probably. All right, so 6.5 and a 7, guys. Either
Six
wait
point
for a
seven
sale on
five.
4K. Huh?
6.75.
6.75. Okay, cool.
Very close to your score, actually. Now,
They're making probably more off of the Steam tables at $2.99 though. It's true. I mean, before they were what, $1.99 before.
Well, yeah, but there's more. You have a larger install base there,
Yeah,
so they definitely generate more money off Steam than they are the 4KP
for sure.
or any AtGames products combined.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Either wait for a sale or buy it on HD is pretty much how all the tables go, right? All the
Yeah, but yeah,
EM Plus.
if it's on sale, it's worth a pickup. This one for sure. It's
This
a
one
fun
for sure. No, that table does not have me confused. I disappointed Ray Dellatore and it hurt my feelings, and then I disappointed my co-host, and that hurt my feelings even worse.
You did not disappoint me at all. No, not at all. I'm used to it. This is episode 77, y'all. Hit like, hit subscribe on his channel, on my channel. You know,
Damn
we
right.
need that. We're small content creators. Them likes go a long way. Actually,
They
we got a hype button. You can hit that hype button on our videos too. Give us some hype.
Yeah, and man, guys, don't forget, check out Yo Hero, man.
Oh yeah.
Go check out Yo Hero on Six's channel because he's been pumping out good shows every week. There's something superhero related to talk about, whether it be video games, movies, TV shows, comic books.
I took a few weeks off. We took a few weeks off, but we just covered the brand new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. You know, we always have humorous comments to make about the stuff we're talking about, so it makes for an entertaining watch. And you know, we even talk a little bit of gaming, but mainly superhero related gaming stuff over there. We talked about like the Marvel stuff over there, Cosmic Invasion. And, yeah, we talked Mortal Kombat too. That trailer, we talked about that last night too. So it was a good episode.
That looks so good.
Yeah, it's like I've been doing that show for a year now going on. So yeah, we're about to cover the new Daredevil Born Again season 2, and it's a fun show. It's cool.
Yeah. I hope AtGames doesn't get that Hot Wheels Deluxe. 6, I'll show it to you sometime, man. Just imagine like 5,000 ramps all just cluttered together. There's only 2 flippers or maybe a third flipper on the table, but there's thousands of ramps.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, dude.
I think I kind of like the other Hot Wheels table on here though.
Yeah, I like the other Hot Wheels table, but let's see.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Here, well, you know, we got the crowd here. I might as well show it off. Hot Wheels.
Yeah, because this is what we do normally. We're in the show, and then we'll be backstage. We should have did that on the live. Yeah, the OG Hot Wheels is pretty fun. Hey, no problem, Tim York. Appreciate that, bro.
Where is somebody did it on YouTube? Let's see.
Do I still have annual game parties? You know what? I do, but this year, man, I guess it ain't annual. We missed it this year. We were supposed to do it, and then shit just went left.
Y'all had a lot going on.
Yeah, well, I think we ended up doing the Cleveland Gaming Classic and just skipped it this year.
Bro,
I think I might skip Cleveland Gaming Classic this year and go do something different.
You know what? We'll check out a friend of the channel, Jabba from the UK.
Okay.
He's a friend of the channel. He actually did a review on Hot Wheels Deluxe, so make sure y'all can see that.
That looks terrible right there.
Right. So let's see.
That looks awful.
So let's okay. So yeah, here's the table, guys. It's probably hard to see because he's got stuff all around it.
Take Dennis's comment down so I can see the bottom of the table, if you don't mind.
My bad. There you go. So yeah, man, there's ramps everywhere, and it covers up the bottom of the playfield. So,
I'm not gonna say I hate it right there. It doesn't look too bad. I like ramps. Y'all don't like ramps?
I love ramps. It's just, I don't know, it just feels weird. And of course, the AI at the bottom, the AI art at the bottom just freaks me out. But
yeah, it's pretty. I feel like that's going to be a constant until Magic Pixel starts seeking out more licenses.
Oh, their Chernobylite pack just dropped, and it's actually good, man. Like the deluxe table for that. Let's see. I don't know if Java did that one or not. God, what's that content creator's name? I think his name is New Leaf. Is it New Leaf 88?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chernobylite. Here you go. Check this out now. This is one of their licensed tables that they grabbed, or licensed games that they grabbed. It's like,
We mentioned it.
yeah. So check out this deluxe table, man. This table actually looks pretty damn cool. And like the animations on the DMD, you'll see it here in a second. Once he does something.
It's got some cooler vibes than we've been seeing lately, for sure. Yeah, that DMD is pretty cool.
Like once he gets into a game mode, like it shows pretty cool stuff, man. This gives like a nice Halloween vibe to it too. Like so scary movie vibe type movie.
Yeah, got some FPS shots from the game.
Yeah. And it kind of looks like, it kind of reminds me of like Resident Evil in a way. Because I mean it has zombies and it's like
that's what they desperately need is some actual licenses so we can move away from this AI Temu slop. It's just very uninspired theming lately. And they need this kind of theming.
Yeah. So I hope they bring this out to AtGames because this one looks good.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know how it looks in cabinet mode, but on Steam, this looks cool, especially when you look at it. It's so cool, man.
That might look real cool in cabinet mode, to be honest.
Yeah. So the DMD text is hard to read. Yeah. It's still cool, man. All right, guys. Sorry to keep y'all up, man. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for hanging out on Must See Thursdays on Yo Retro with me and Six. I'll see you next week, man, when we review the new police the police AtGames original table. Street crime or street patrol, whatever it is.
Street patrol, yeah. When the popos come out next week.
Yeah. All right, guys. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much. God bless. And we'll see y'all on the next Yo
Retro. Yo.